The main entrance into the compound is called Angkol Angkol, which usually has two niches on both sides, and they function as shrines where the family will also put some offerings dedicated to the spirits outside the compound. Right behind Angkol Angkol or the main entrance, we will usually find a little screen wall which is known as penamblek or aling-aling, which functions to block the view from outside to give privacy to the family, as well as to discourage any of the evil spirits who would like to enter the compound. And some family will also put the statue of Lord Ganesh close to their penamblek or the screen wall. And as we know, Lord Ganesh is believed to be the god of wisdom as well as the obstacles remover. The Balinese compound is set up based on a concept called Pekarangan, which means the three causes of happiness or joy. The first cause of the happiness is called Pekarangan, which is symbolized by the temple that we have inside the compound, which normally located at the northeast corner. This is the place where the family will keep their good connections to the god as well as to their ancestors. Northeast corner is chosen as the place for the temple because it is believed to be the holiest directions towards the highest and the holiest mountain in Bali called Gunung Agung. There are some numbers of shrines that we could see in a family temple. The first one is called Ibu, which is usually located at the further south of the temple area. Ibu is believed to be dedicated for the purified souls of our family member that passed away and has been cremated and purified through a ceremony. The next shrine after Ibu is called Pengrurah, which is believed to be dedicated for the Holy Spirit called Ratu Ngurah Agung. And the family believes that this particular spirit is the main guardian of the temple, and also believed to be the connector between the family and the Holy Spirits. On the left side of Pengrurah, there is a bigger roof shrines with three compartments called Kemulan, and the family believe this special shrine is dwelled by the three main manifestations of the god, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, which are functions as the creator, preserver, and the dissolver. The next shrine is called Gedong Sareng, which is two compartments roof shrine and function as the place to keep the sacred symbols of the temple. The last shrines that we have in the family temple is called Taksu, which are believed to be dedicated for the gods of talent, with the hope that the god as well as our ancestors will pass good talents to the family member so they will be good at what they're doing in terms of jobs. There is also a small open building called Piasan, which is usually used to adorn the sacred symbols that we have in the temple, as well as the place for the high priest or the priest to conduct the ceremony from. And if there is a space at the temple, the family will also build another building called Penyimpenan, which is the place to keep all of the temple's paraphernalia. The second cause for the happiness is called Pawongan, which is symbolized by the living area where the houses are, the place where the member of the family will keep their good relationship with each other. There are some different houses in this living area, and they will be named based on their functions as well as the directions where they're located. The first house is called Balai Daja or Baten. Daja means north because this particular building or house is located at the northern part of the compound area. It is the place dedicated for the most honored people in the family, usually the eldest in the family. The next house is called Balai Dangin. Dangin means east because this particular building is located at the eastern part of the compound, but sometimes we can find that this building is located almost at the middle part of the compound. This particular building is also called ceremonial building because most of the ceremonies which are related to human being will be done right there. For example, like wedding ceremonies, teeth filing ceremonies, and others. At the western part of the compound, there is also another house called Balai Dau, because Dau means west. It is the place where the sleeping quarters for the other member of the families. And then in some compounds, there is also another sleeping quarters at the southern part of the compound, and it is called Balai Dalot, because Dalot means south. And the kitchen, the place for cooking, which is usually called paon, will be located at the southern part of the compound. It is related to the manifestations of the god who guard the south direction, which is called Brahma, because Brahma is symbolized with fire, and of course we cook using fire. Most family compounds will still have well as the main source of the water, even though we still have some families that will go down into the river to the spring water to get their water from. And then if we check into the room where the family sleep, the position of the pillow will always be either at the north or east. Also, we can find a little shrines attached to the wall at the northeast corner of the room, which is called Pelangkiran. It's the place where the offerings are put every day as well. If we go to the northwest corner of the compound, there is also another little shrine there called Tugun Karang, which is believed to be dwelt by the guardian of the whole compound for the family. And then the last cause of the happiness, or the third one, is called Palamahan, which is symbolized by the backyard area where we can find the toilet, the washing place, as well as the thing that the family used to dry their wet clothes. On the other hand, the concept of setting up the compound is also associated with human body. Human body will have three parts: head, body, and legs. The head is symbolized by the temple or the family temple, and then the body is symbolized by the living area, and then the legs is symbolized by the backyard.